5, 6, 7, and. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more is you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore they'll work all day, out in the sun they slave away, while we devoting full time to floating under the sea. Down here all the fish is happy, as off through the waves they roll. The fish on the land ain't happy, they sad cause they in the bowl. But fish in the bowl is lucky, they in for a worse fate. One day when the boss get hungry, guess who gon' be on the plate? Uh-oh, under the sea, under the sea. Nobody beat us, fry us and eat us in fricassee. We what the land folks love to cook, under the sea we off the hook. We got no troubles, like is the bubbles under the sea, under the sea. Since life is sweet here, we got the beat here naturally. Even the sturgeon and the ray, they get the urge and start to play. We got the spirit, you got to hear it under the sea. The newt play the flute, the carp play the harp, the plays play the day bass and they Townsend sharp. The bass play the brass, the chub play the tub, the duke is the duke of soul. The regan play the lings on the strings, the trout rocking out, the blackfish she sings. The smelt and the sprat, they know where it's at, and oh that blowfish blow. Under the sea, when the sardine begin, it's music to me. What do they got? A lot of sand. We got a hot crustacean band. Each little clam here know how to jam here under the sea. Each little slug here cutting a rug here under the sea. Each little snail here know how to whale here. That's why it's hotter under the water. We in luck here down in the muck here under the sea. That was Under the Sea, written by Alan Menken and Howard Ashman for Disney's The Little Mermaid. And I played it straight from the charts of the Morristown Uke Jam. So take the link in the video description, download the free ukulele song sheet, grab your own ukulele, and you can play right along with this video. And if you'll be anywhere near Morristown, New Jersey, come out and play with us. In just a moment, I'll do a basic tutorial of everything I just played. And at the very end, I'll do a slow motion close-up play-along that you might find helpful. But right now, if you like the video, please like the video with a thumbs up. If you want lots more, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want over 1,000 more free downloadable ukulele song sheets, each one with a link to its own free video tutorial and play-along, just like this one, then check out our Dropbox and then come play with us. Okay, now, as far as tutorial goes, if the second hardest part of the song is the intro, and you don't have to play it. That is to say, you don't have to do the you don't have to do that. You can just play the chords like this. The seaweed is always greener. You could do that, right? You could just play the chords. They're there. B flat, F7. You can do that. But if you'd like to play the intro the way I did, the way they do it with, I think they probably do it on a steel drum. But the way I did it, the tablature is in the song sheet, but I'll show you right now. I'm forming a B flat, right? And then for this one, I've only have 4 strings, and I only need 4 fingers, so I don't need my pinky. So I got a finger on each string. So if you're wondering, oh, which finger is he using to pluck? Well, they're kind of like assigned seats there, right? Assigned places. So I'm starting with the 3rd from the floor. I got a B flat shape. So, and then I'm screwing around on the A string. And then I drop my pinky on the 5th fret. And then I flatten out my ring finger, go to the 6th fret. That's the first half, right? So I'm not playing the sort of bass string. I'm not playing the 4th string from the floor, but I'm starting with the 3rd. That's just the B flat, right? And now I start screwing around with the A string. 5th fret, lay it flat for the 3rd fret, 6th, 5th, and then back to the B flat, the 1st fret. And now I'm going to start with the 4th from the floor. And again, this works best if you have a low G ukulele. My dog has fleas, as opposed to my dog has fleas. It won't work. It won't be quite as authentic if you use a high G on this intro, just because I need that note, right? So, and now I'm starting with 4th string. That's just the B flat, right? B flat is all I'm forming there, but. And then I kind of arch my index finger so that the 1st string is open, right? You can hear that it goes down. 1, so. And then lay the middle finger flat again, and then back to the B flat. Which is to say 1st fret is closed there, so. It all can be done with remarkably little movement. It's true. In the original key. This is the original key for Disney. And I was pleased that it worked so well with the tablature and everything on this. Anyway, okay. So now the chord transitions and the strum. Well, the strum, the verse is a little different from the chorus. So for the verse, I'm going, the emphasis is down, up, down, 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 right? So down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, down, down. So, I don't know what else to say other than you can practice that in slow motion if you want at the end of this tutorial. But so it goes back and forth. The first half of the verse is just back and forth from B flat to F7. So I've got a B flat, and then my index finger is just going to curl up so that it only covers the 2nd string, and my other 2 fingers are going to sort of change positions for that F7. Right? Now you get that. That's like half the song, or close. But if you are, in fact, a beginner and that's too hard, you can instead do, right? If you do a regular F, then you don't have to switch position. You just pick one up and move your finger over. It's not quite the same. It's not quite as authentic, but it's pretty darn close. I'm guessing nobody will notice. So if you want to play an F instead of an F7, you could do that. It would make it easier. All right. So that's the first half of the verse. It's just going back and forth there. And then the second half of the verse, just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. So from the B flat, we're going to an E flat. And from there, for that, I'm going to, you don't actually have to move your index finger, but I usually do. Move it to just cover the 1st string, and then 2 more fingers, right? So I was here. Now I need to switch positions for these. Again, the index finger goes over to just cover the first string, and I drop the other two. That's my E flat. And then back to the B flat, and then it's the same back and forth from the F7 to the B flat again. Right here on the ocean floor, and one more time. Such wonderful things surround you. What more is you looking for? And there are lots of stops in this song. Under the sea. Right, but so make sure you do that stop for drama. Stop it with your palm. Stop it by picking up your the fingers on your left hand, dampening that way, however you like. But make sure you do those stops because it's easy to do and it adds a lot of style. So now the first half of the chorus is exactly the same chords in the same progression as we just did on the verse. Right, under the sea, under the sea. So E flat, B flat, F7, B flat. But then it changes. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. So from E flat, we go straight to the F7. Take it from, and now B flat and B flat 7. Now all that is, you got the B flat already, okay? I'm going to leave my middle finger in place. I'm going to pick up my ring finger, and I'm going to bar the first fret with my index. So I've got it here, and I change it to that. See how the middle finger stays in place? That's what that does. And also the chorus, the strum is a bit different. It's down, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. I know that's weird, but... So the emphasis is here, 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 here. Here, 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 here. Here, 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 here. Right? Down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up. But not throughout the entire thing. At the very end, it goes again. Just like you did in the intro or in the first half of the verse, right? So, but chorus then, what do we have? I already did the first half of it, right? E flat, B flat, F7, B flat, E flat, F7, B flat, B flat 7. Now, what do we do? Back up to E flat. So from there, we're going to slide. I'm going to slide my middle finger up. So I've got that E flat. Then to an F, which doesn't have much in common with this, but at least it's an easy chord. And then I'm going to go over to a G minor. You notice the G minor is kind of the same shape for these two fingers at least, right? I've got the F, and I'm going to move them over just one string and drop one more finger, and that's the G minor. And then I just pick up 2, and I've got my C7. So, up on the shore to work all day, having the sunless slave away, while we devoting full time to floating under the sea. Now it's repetition from there. Clear up, well, the bridge is basically the same chords back and forth and back and forth. Then there's an instrumental chorus, exactly like the other choruses, but then there's a key change. Remember I said the intro was the second hardest part of the song? The key change, the way I play it at least, is the hardest part of the song, but it doesn't have to be for you. For you, the key change can just be a C. I'll show you. So, this is the end of the instrumental. Under the sea. Right? That sounded pretty good. What I did, I made it lots harder. I don't know why. I wanted to be authentic. That's why. I wanted to be authentic to the original. So, again, with the key change, this is the end of the instrumental chorus. And then just bring your ring finger over to a C. And we're going to slide down to a C, G7. Right? The complement before we were doing B flat, F7, B flat. Now we're going to do C, G7, C. That's, the same parts like that. Now up 2 steps. But so, again, and here's how I'm doing that. And no, you don't have to do that, but the chord shapes for all of those are in there, and it's 4 different C's. That's all it is. Actually, 5 if you count. I started with this C, and then second position, third position. I'm not sure what this is. I think 6th. And then all the way up here, this is the 12th fret. I'm barring the 12th fret, and I'm doing yet another C. It's all the way up there. I wanted to hear... That's what I wanted to hear out of that. Under the sea. And then it goes to an F. So at least if you make it all the way up there, you get to drop down to an easy F. That's a pretty easy chord. So under the sea, under the sea. So again, now it's F. I'm going to use my ring finger for the C, because then I can slide it down for the G7 and slide it back up real comfortably, right? So when the sea sardine begin. From there, my index finger stays in place. It's music too. And again, just going to slide that C up, and then a C7th. What do they got? A lot of sand. This is the only G in the song. Oh, well, I guess there's a couple more in this outro. But so, what do they got? A lot of... Just kind of have to pick it up and jump to the G. But then... We got a hot crustacean blend. So from the G, I'm moving one finger over, and I got my A minor. And that's what I use. You can use whatever finger is comfortable for you, but I'm barring the second fret with my index finger, and then form that D7. Each little chum here clam here, know how to jam here, under the sea. And you're going to repeat that over and again. Slug here, rug here, under the sea. Each little snail here, know how to... Now I'm back to the what we did with what do they got a lot of sand, right? Snail here, know how to wear regular G. That's why it's hotter under the water, just like we did before. Yeah, we in luck here, down in a muck here, under the... And just like the intro, except it's up 2 steps, or 2 half steps. And a sharp stop. And that's it. Okay, now I'm going to play close-up on my chord-changing hand. And I'm going to play from the intro through the first verse. I'm going to skip chorus A and the second verse. Go straight to double chorus B. Because then I can go into the bridge, the instrumental, and key change, and the outro. I'm going to do all of that. So I'm going to play the whole song except for chorus A and verse 2. Because they're duplicated. All right, so here we go. Again, follow along in slow motion if you think it'll be helpful. Starting with the intro. And again, you can play just the chords if you want. You can just do... twice. But here's how I do it. I'm going to start with this tab, all right? 5, 6, slow motion, and... The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things surround you. What more is you looking for? Double chorus B. Under the sea, under the sea. Nobody beat us, fry us and eat us in fricassee. We what the land folks love to cook. Under the sea we off the hook. We got no troubles, life is the bubbles. Under the sea, under the sea. Since life life is sweet here, we got the beat here naturally. Even the sturgeon and the ray, they get the urge and start to play. We got the spirit, we got to hear it under the sea. The newt play the flute, the carp play the harp, the place play the bass, and they sounding sharp. The blast play the brass, the chub play the tub, the fluke is the duke of soul, yeah. The dere can play the lings on the strings, the trout rocking out, the blackfish she sings, the smelt and the sprat, they know where it's at, and oh, that blowfish blow. Here comes under the sea, under the sea. When the sardine begin to begin, it's music to me. What do they got? A lot of sand. We got a hot crustacean band. Each little clam here know how to jam here under the sea. Each little slug here cutting a rug here under the sea. Each little snail here know how to whale here. That's why it's hotter under the water. Yeah, we unlock here down in the muck here under the sea. That's it. See you Wednesday. Bye.